All right, so it was basically impossible for me to try to do this in the selfie view. So now that I can see what I'm doing, I'm going to zoom in on this bullnose corner. And what I want to show you is what looks like this nice faded blend. Hopefully it looks like a nice faded blend. What I really want to show you is this. If I put my trowel up against the edge of the bullnose and float it out to this far corner, you can see all that daylight in there. That's kind of the key that I want you guys to know about floating this first coat of compound and then the second coat. I'm going to basically put another coat on here and scrape with this much larger trowel, which will float that edge further out into that sheetrock on a second coat. It'll fill in a lot of these, I don't know if you can focus on all these little inconsistencies, because I'm an amateur at this, I don't know how to put the first coat on really well. And while I got the sunlight, I'm going to try really hard to show you this. This was my, what I think is one of the more difficult coats, where it's my replacement piece kind of blended in with what was there. And then what I really want to show you is this. You see this kind of orange peel or knockdown texture. Watch what happens if I keep going up the wall. Just look at it. You see that seam? If I back out, you can really see it. You can see it all the way across. With the light in the room this way, you can tell that was where my last repair was. If I zoom in, that's what I was trying to duplicate. To put this into perspective, I'm going to put my hand up here, just so you can see my dusty watch. But watch, as I come down, it's like the last seam I didn't do very good. You can see it right here. Now this is like the only time of day where it's that bad, but it's basically a lump from my old seam that looked a lot like this one. But the bottom line is, as an amateur guy, what I want you to do is see this. If I put my, trowel on that seam, you can see that little crack of daylight above the seam and below the seam. And all these real nasty looking potholes are actually low spots in the original coat. And when I come back and fill over it again, the second round of top coat's gonna cover those up. So I just wanted you to see how I've been taught to blend it by doing the first coat, getting it knocked out. It's only about a 4-inch wide. If I touch my hand in the corner, you can see it's not very wide. When I come out here and do a 12-inch wide pass, it's going to be able to float that way wider and fill up all those inconsistencies. Okay, it's getting long. I'm going to put the second coat on and I'll show you then.